If your English is correct but still doesn't sound natural, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to teach you 10 phrases that I use every single day as a native British speaker. These phrases will help you sound more natural, more fluent, and more confident. I've grouped them into 3 categories: everyday conversations, polite workplace phrases, and natural British reactions. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the phrases that you can use in everyday conversations. Number 1, what have you been up to? Instead of asking, what did you do recently? British people tend to say, what have you been up to? This is a really common and friendly way to ask somebody about their recent life. We often say it after or in replacement of asking somebody how they are. For example, hey, how are you? I'm good. What have you been up to? Repeat the phrase after me. What have you been up to? Number 2, how did you find it? This phrase is often used when asking about an experience, like a trip, a class, a film, or a restaurant. For example, how did you find the class today? Or how did you find the hotel? It means, what did you think of it? Not how you physically found it, which often confuses many learners. Repeat the phrase after me. How did you find it? Number 3, how come? British people always use this phrase instead of asking, why? How come? Is informal and sounds softer when having a conversation. Here's an example. How come you didn't come to Joe's birthday party? Oh, I was just too tired. Or, how come you deleted your Instagram? I've just been spending too much time on my phone. Repeat the phrase after me. How come? Number 4, I'll let you know. We use this when we don't have the information yet, but we will in the future. For example, can you come to my birthday party? I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know. This is very common in social situations and work situations. Repeat the phrase after me. I'll let you know. Okay, now let's look at phrases you can use at work. Number 5, I'll look into it. This means you're going to check something properly. Instead of saying, I'm going to investigate, which sounds a little bit too formal. I'll look into it sounds calm, professional, and very natural. For example, I think there's something wrong with the Wi-Fi. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I'll look into it. Repeat the phrase after me. I'll look into it. Number 6, I'll keep you in the loop. This means I'll continue to inform you and give you updates as things progress. For example, has that client contacted you yet? Not yet, but I'll keep you in the loop. Repeat the phrase after me. I'll keep you in the loop. Number 7, would you be able to? This is a very polite way to ask for something at work or in any situation. It's a much softer way of asking, can you, and makes it sound much more polite. For example, would you be able to send me the file this afternoon? Or would you be able to get me a coffee? Can you hear how it sounds much softer than, can you get me a coffee? British people are really polite. Repeat the phrase after me. Would you be able to? Finally, here are some natural British reactions. These are short, easy phrases that don't need much thinking. Number 8, sounds good. You can use this phrase to agree to a plan or an idea. For example, let's meet at 3. Sounds good. Short and simple. Repeat the phrase after me. Sounds good. Number 9, no worries. This is a relaxed and friendly response instead of saying, you're welcome. For example, sorry I'm late. No worries. Short and sweet. And finally, number 10, fair enough. This is a very common British phrase that means, I understand, or that's reasonable. So if someone says, I'm too tired to come tonight, you can say, fair enough. It's natural, casual, and very British. Repeat the phrase after me. Fair enough. These simple phrases will make a big difference to how natural and fluent your English sounds. So this week, I challenge you to try using just one or two of these phrases in your English conversations. Even just using one will already make your English sound more natural. You don't need to use them all at once. If you found this helpful, please feel free to like the video and subscribe for more real British English. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.